This is the Overpowered Podcast. Play, listen, learn. I don't know how we're going to line up the tracks. Like, I'm going to have to listen, which is terrible because I hate listening to your guys' voices. Welcome to the Overpowered Podcast. This is Jesse, your host, as always. Episode 12. Kicking it off. This is our first video cast type thing. If you have internet, if you don't, move from Africa.
To Kansas.
To Kansas, yes. You'll have super free, well, pseudo-free.
No, it's free. I consider it free after $300.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal, man.
I'd pay for that. I'd pay for that now.
I think you're getting ripped off.
You guys buy the housing, I'll buy the internet. We're fine.
Well, it has to be fiber optics. You ready to
fucking Google Chrome, man.
pay for that? It's expensive shit.
$300?
A month. A day.
For life.
That's that's like VIP club, man. That's what that is.
It's fucking legit. Too legit to quit.
So, joining me, as always, is Jeff and Landon.
Hi. My name's Jeff.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
By how good?
Like on a scale of 1 to 11, because 11 is a prime number. Probably like 12.
No, on a scale of... do the audio scale. On a scale of... to... how are you?
I am also...
Alright, that's good to hear.
Oh, gosh.
So, for anyone who wants to know kind of what we're going to be talking about before you listen to us for an entire hour, I'll tell you right now. We're going to be talking about a Q&A that DayZ did.
Never-ending questions.
No, because life is moot.
Jeez.
There's a Q&A that the developers of DayZ did on their developer blog, so we'll be choosing some of those questions and talking about those, I guess. Some of the best ones, I think. And we'll be talking about the new free-to-play ARPG from Grinding Gear Games, based in New Zealand. Path of Exile.
Yes!
We like to call it PO because we're cool.
Acronyms. I believe I said that first, so I'm to blame.
Okay, you get credit.
Yes.
And the last thing we'll be talking about in this episode is Aliens Colonial Marines. Lots of butthurt over this game.
Really?
Lion's been playing it, so he can chime in on that.
I'm playing it right now.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm playing Path of Exile, and Jeff is not playing any of the games related to the podcast.
Because Skyrim is fucking awesome.
It is... Man, I need to get into that. I can't get past, like, I don't know, man. I don't do the main quest. I just, sidetrack too much.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. You know.
It's also kind of...
We're not going to talk about Skyrim. We already all know about Skyrim,
Yeah.
so...
DayZ standalone. I'm excited for this. I want it. Today.
Now.
So big news about DayZ is that the two developers that were imprisoned, where were they? I want to say Greece. It was
Egypt,
Greece, right?
I think.
No, I think it was Greece. I don't even remember. How bad are we?
We are top-notch, actually. So.
Well, they were in prison for a while because the government there thought that they were taking pictures of military bases, but they were really just mapping out the new maps for Armor 3. Yeah, slap in the face, right? So they're out of jail, and now they're working on the standalone. They are in charge of making maps for the game. And one of the things that they've added is swamps. This was shown in a video that Dean Hall made with Matt Lightfoot, I think his name is. They made a video of just like a flyover of Chernarus, how it is now in their like pre-alpha footage. And they showed a swamp with like these walkways going over it. Looks pretty cool. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah,
Nope.
have.
You should check it out, man.
Pretty rad.
Zombies in the swamps.
Yeah, that could be scary.
That'd be fucking awesome.
And they also added an island, which was a community suggestion from 4chan.
Like, what do you mean, like an island? Like, just a small,
Well,
like, house?
in the Armor 2 game, there's Chernarus, which is the big place, right? And then there's also another map that's an island that's just off of Chernarus. So it's like, geologically, it's near Chernarus in the video game. So they're just like, well, we should just add it. And they did. So now there's like two or three islands you can take over, battle to be the best island, I guess.
Just Walking Dead, that shit. It's prison. It's Alcatraz. Oh, the best. But yeah.
So we'll get into some of these questions. And I just chose the most important ones, or like the ones I think that people would like to hear anyways. First one being, I don't have like who asked the questions because it doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant. But someone asked if they're going to add private servers, and they are going to be adding private servers.
So, like, you just... I don't even know.
Yeah, so just like, they'll just be user-controlled servers, basically.
Didn't they already do that, basically? Or
Well,
did you had to pay for that, I think.
yeah, but they had to like talk to the central server of DayZ or whatever. This way, you'll be able to run your own server. Like, you couldn't really run your own server before. And someone asked if it will be similar to the DayZ mod, and Dean replied, and he said, the experience will be entirely new. There is virtually nothing that has been directly ported from the mod. Everything has been redone. This wasn't our original intention, hence the December deadline, but it has evolved this way. We're glad that it has. So it's going to be a completely new game, man.
Well, same game, just vastly updated, I would say, huh?
Yeah. Same game
Yeah.
as in, like, super zombie survival.
Yeah, same kind of gameplay, basically.
Yeah.
We should play that, because now I can run it.
Oh yeah, I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
I have it installed. Armor 2, that is.
I think I have it all installed still.
I like to play that. Apparently hackers are a pretty big problem still. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they really don't have to worry about it, since they're making their own game.
Yeah, they should. Well, that's something we should mention. The way the servers work, the way the new DayZ is gonna work is everything is controlled by the server. So hacking will be really hard to do. The way it is now, items are spawned by the client, not the server. That's how the mod works. So it's super easy to hack, as you can imagine. It's like MapleStory.
Fuck MapleStory. Fuck it all. Fuck.
We have to mention it in every podcast.
Yeah, I think that should be tradition, man.
No, we have to mention Fallout 3. Done. Okay.
Skyrim, Fallout 3, MapleStory. I think that's in every podcast so far.
It's okay. 2 quality games and 1 piece of shit. It's okay.
Yeah, Fallout 3, real piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that game.
Oh, fuck all of you.
There will be no HUD in the DayZ standalone. They're going for a minimalistic kind of approach. He's kind of said this before with, he wants it to be super simple like Minecraft. Like, no, Minecraft doesn't have a HUD, right? It's just like you get your inventory, you see your shit, equip your shit, continue killing other shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So that's how that's going to work. And they've started development on a basic radio system. So he says it's similar to the Space Station 13 radio system. And Jeff, I know you haven't played that because you gave up on it too quickly. It's a damn shame. Lion's
Fucking
played
so
it.
complicated.
It is complicated, but man, once you get past that wall, it's insanely good.
Yeah.
So how the radio system works in Space Station 13 is like, you type in something like semicolon M would talk to the medical people who have a medical headset plugged like on their character equipped. And if you type like /E, you talk to all the people who have engineering headsets on. So it's going to work similar to that, which is cool. Will allow for more organization, or you could use Ventrilo.
Really?
Yeah, well, I'm saying you could use Ventrilo and just radios don't matter.
Yep. That's yep.
But if you want to like role play,
Fuck that.
Everybody loves to roleplay.
My radio set goes around the world, so I don't give a shit.
I like to role play in Space Station 13. Like if I'm the janitor, I'll just play the janitor, man.
Just fucking clean up blood.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Have we talked about Space Station 13?
I don't think so. No.
Maybe we should explain that a little.
God, what? I can't even explain it, man.
It's the most complicated browser-based game in the fucking history
Yeah,
of life.
It's pretty insane. Like there's like 20 jobs or something on this space station that you spawn on. And your job is to play that job. And the server generates some kind of random event that totally fucks over the space station. And you have to respond to that based on your job. So if you're like security and someone's spawned as the traitor and he's trying to like hack the AI, then you have to find that guy and jail him. And if you spawn as a detective, you have to like help security and investigate crimes and shit like that. And if you're clown, you just go around pissing people off. That's what the clown does.
Didn't you put him in an airlock?
Oh my god. So this one game, me and Lana were playing, and this clown was going around the space station killing people, and we knew it was a clown because he would leave crayons in pools of blood, and he would like write honk in like glitter next to dead bodies and shit like that. So we're like, okay, this is a clown, we gotta find the clown. And eventually we found him while I was collecting evidence. I was collecting like DNA samples and shit because I was a detective. And we found the clown, I shot him, and security wouldn't respond. So we gave him to the geneticist to do experiments on. And he put him inside a locker and took him away to the genetics lab. And he probably became a monkey or something, I don't know. It's crazy though.
Yeah,
And that's just like something that happened, man. Like every game is different. It's really crazy. And people are serious about it too, like role playing. Like if you talk out of character, you'll get like banned from servers and stuff. So super role play, super complicated. You won't understand anything your first 20 games probably.
First run through.
The first run through is just like you walk around and try not to get killed, basically. I recommend starting as the assistant so you can just walk around and help people, do that sort of thing. So check it out, Space Station 13. Good game. What else? DayZ questions. What kind of vehicle customization is planned for DayZ standalone? And they replied, they said, I have only basic ideas on this currently, essentially functioning similar to the weapon attachment system we have. If your car has a missing door or a damaged door, take the door off another car. But of course, if they are different colors, the door will be a different color when you put it on your new one. So it's like total modular system for the weapons and for the vehicle repairing and shit. It's gonna be good, man.
it's pretty sweet.
And someone else asked, do you have any malls, hotels, prisons, or bigger hospitals planned for the standalone? And they just said yes. So that's going to be cool, man. Imagine like finding a prison a la, I almost said Waking Mars. Walking Dead. Yeah. Find a prison in DayZ standalone, take it over, get your clanmates in there, kill anyone who comes within 10 feet of the gates. You know, what real people would do.
Yeah. Fucking bastards.
So, I have a question for you guys. What do you want to see in the standalone?
Persistent.
Think really hard.
Persistent.
Besides easier, here you go.
Persistent interruptions, maybe. But
What are you saying?
We can do that now.
persistent world changes, like you build a hut or something, and it'll stay there. The entire server.
I don't think that'll be a problem with the new way it's being handled, because everything's on one server, so that shouldn't be a problem. Like how it is now, for people who don't know, if you have a tent set up in one server, the tent won't be there in another server, obviously. And if the server resets, your tent's gone, and you're fucked, because all your shit's gone. Anyway, that's how it works in the mod. So that's enough about DayZ. I'm really excited for that, man. I'm excited more than some AAA titles.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. There's only a few AAAs that are coming out that I really want. Watch Dogs, Last of Us.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, sure. Zelda. Man.
There's no information on Zelda yet now.
No, other than they said there will be one. That's about it.
That's fine.
That's enough for me.
Have they said anything about Super Smash?
Nope.
Well,
Has there been a bad Zelda?
Nope.
I don't think there has. There's been some that have been less good than other ones.
Yeah, people think Twilight Princess is shit.
I thought it was cool. Maybe it's because it's
Yeah, I
more
thought it was-
dark.
Yeah. And then, Legend of Zelda 2 was not well received because it's side-scrolling instead of
Yeah.
top-down.
Well, it was like fucking NES, man.
I don't know.
That's weird. I wonder why they went with that. Because there's still an overworld like Zelda, like the first one.
Yeah.
But then
Pretty
there's
sure.
like side-scrolling shit. It's weird. I don't know what made them do that. Maybe because side-scrolling stuff was popular, like Castlevania and stuff.
Mhm.
So they're like, let's
play
do that. I don't know. I don't even know when Castlevania came out, so I could be talking out of my ass.
It's okay.
My credibility is null. It doesn't take part here. It's void.
It is. We still listen.
That's right. Everything I say is right, except for what I just said. Is your mind blown? Speaking of minds being blown, Path of Exile, man.
Fucking awesome.
This game is sweet. As like a really man, as someone who played Diablo 2 like so much, I really get that vibe from this game. That's why I love it so much.
Like, we've already said this, but like, it's basically what Diablo 3 should have been.
Yeah.
Because Diablo 3 was kind of just made a lot less... It's more linear, I guess you could say. Like, there's no real... Everyone can be at the same level, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Like the itemization in Diablo 3 is really poor. However, Diablo 3 does have a lot more polish, and that comes with having millions of dollars spent on it.
That comes with AAA games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Path of
just
Exile.
something about the way Diablo 3 feels. Like it's like really, like the combat is smooth, man. Like it works. It's just there's only one way to fight. Like they were saying how so many builds were viable and all this crazy stuff, but there's really only one that's viable in Inferno. And in Path of Exile, anything is viable as long as you get the gear, and there's so much gear and different modifications that you can pretty much make anything work if you have the right stuff. So again, Path of Exile, for those who don't know, is a free action RPG or ARPG from New Zealand-based Grinding Gear Games. The game has been in development for about 4 years, even before Torchlight was in development, and it's just now hit open beta for everyone to enjoy.
And enjoy it, they do.
Yeah, they do. It's really popular. They were saying how when Diablo 3 came out, they saw a big spike in player base on Path of Exile.
Really?
Yeah. I saw this presentation video on YouTube with Jonathan Rogers, who's one of the main developers for the game. He was explaining some things about like kind of feedback and impact in the game. He explains. He was like talking to AAA developers, like telling them how to make players feel better or whatever. Anyways, you guys watch it. I'll put it in the description below. But the focus of the presentation was mostly that of impact moments. He said that because Path of Exile is a free-to-play game, they require many of these impact moments. So you can go to your friends and say, like, holy shit, dude, this thing happened in this game called Path of Exile that was really crazy, and, like, you should check it out. So they're trying to make a lot of these impact moments so you can, like, spread it word of mouth, right? And another thing he talks about is how the damage and the gear in these types of games, or MMOs even, need to give the player feedback to make you like feel the upgrade, like it's a noticeable upgrade, it's impactful to your character. So he explained that in World of Warcraft you have like 17 equipment slots, and that changes 1/17th of your character, and that's like a really low impact, right? Like you don't really feel it. And he's saying how the gear is like the transition from gear, like the one piece will be 110 strength and the next piece will be like 112 strength. That's really not that big of a difference. So what they do in Path of Exile, they do things like percent damage modifiers. Instead of like plus 10 damage or like plus 100 damage, they do plus 5% damage. And then they do things like, instead of having low numbers like plus 5 mana, they have like plus 100 mana. So you get like more of a more feedback from your upgrades. An example he gives in the post skill tree, if you've ever seen this thing, it's like 1,300 skill nodes. It's craziness.
It's fucking amazing. Is what it is.
Yeah. He explains when you go through the skill tree, you get small changes like 5% damage, 5% damage, 5% damage that lead up to a bigger skill node that give you 25% damage. So the result is you feel the 5% damage like every couple levels. So you get that skill, you get 5%, you level up, you get another 5%, and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling this. And you get another 5%, and you're like, I'm doing more damage. Then you hit 25%, and it's like, boom, I'm like doing so much damage. This shit's crazy. Things are exploding. I'm jizzing in my pants. That's not a quote, by the way. Anyways, that's what they're going for with Path of Exile. And having played much of it, I get, like, I know what they're saying. I get that feeling, man.
Yeah.
I feel the difference between one chess piece and a different chess piece. And there's so much balancing in the game. Like, I could have a chess piece that's better than mine now, but it won't have the skill sockets I need, so I can't use it, or I have to try and upgrade it myself, which is a whole nother beast, man. The skill system. You should watch our YouTube video, Path of Exile, an introduction. We pretty much just throw as much information at you as you need to get started in the game. We talk about the microtransactions, the skill system, like how the gems work, and the currency. Like, there's no gold in the game. It's just items. It's a barter system. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a really cool part of the game.
How are you guys liking it?
It's good. I'm taking a break now just because
There are no breaks.
there are always breaks. I just fucking... We played it like a week straight, for God's sakes, you know?
Jesse hasn't stopped. He's been playing like...
No, you haven't fucking stopped.
24 hours a day for a month straight.
Holy shit.
Well, that's not... Dude, it's fucking good, man. I started... Well, the thing is, you start your first build and it usually totally sucks. Sometimes you'll get lucky and make a good one. And then you start your second one and it's slightly better, but not quite hitting the spot. And then you just keep rebuilding characters until you get the build you want. And they've said that they don't want to like add the ability to respec a character. Like, they want you to make a new guy. That's what they want you to do. And I'm okay with it, man. Because it really makes you learn the mechanics of the game. Like in the video, if you're watching the video cast, I'm playing my dual totem shock support Templar. It's a lot to say. It's also called a Spork Templar, because I use Spark and Fork. So it's called
Is that
Spork.
really... Did you come up with that? Or
No, that's just what the build's called around.
Okay.
Spork Templar.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, what's cool is that I have this one skill, I'll show you here, Ancestral Bond. You can summon up to 1 additional totem, but you can't deal damage with skills yourself. So all my damage has to come from these totems. It really cool ways to change the game. And there's lots of like things that have positives and negatives in the game. And that's impactful, man. That's what he was explaining. Yeah, Path of Exile, man. Shit's banana.
It's
Banana.
definitely probably the best ARPG out right now.
Yeah, it hits the
It's
spot.
definitely worth it,
Like,
because it's free.
yeah. Oh, I get it. Funny guy.
God. Fuck you.
Like, there's Diablo 3, and it's like good game. I have like 170 hours in that, but this just it hits that spot, man. And they're changing it like all the time, patching and balancing. And they plan to add 10 acts to the game. They're planning 1 act every 6 to 9 months, so there will be content for at least another 4 years guaranteed.
So, now are these like bonus acts? Because supposedly they did release Final Act in beta, right?
Yeah, in closed beta it was just Act 1 and 2, and then they added Act 3 when they hit open beta.
Okay.
So they will be acts, like, there'll be Act 4 and Act 5 and Act 6.
So now, I'm thinking, would these be bonus acts that you do after you finish the main quest? Or would this be like...
I think it's going to
Put
be a
in between.
continuation of the story.
So, yeah.
So it's going to keep going. Like,
So we'll never fight Dominus.
you might...
Yeah.
Like, the story of Path of Exile is you're an exile. And you're, like, being shipped...
On a path.
You're being sent to this island that's just called Ray Class that's full of exiles. This is the way I understand it. I could be wrong. And ship crashes, and instead of prisoners, all the exiles are like escape now because they're supposed to be put in jail, right? But they escape or whatever. And you're all bad guys, like you're exiled because you're all assholes. And the story of the game is like get your revenge, basically. Like you're working way up to the people that imprisoned you, and you're gonna kick their ass. You are the anti-hero in this game. And they don't really tell you that. It's pretty subtle. But that's what it is. You're the bad guy.
Well, you still make it a better place, you know?
Yeah. The progression between the acts, like, it's cool, because the first act, you're on a beach, because you just shipwrecked, right? And then you slowly move your way inwards, and, like, by the end of Act 3, you're in, like, a civilized area. Like, there's actual, like, palaces and buildings and stuff like that. So I think you're going to be working your way into the city. That's how I think it's going to happen. Into whatever the main city is of Ray Class. It's good stuff. I should read up more on the lore. It's pretty interesting. So Landon, how is Aliens Colonial Marines? There's a lot of shit talk going about this game.
Yeah, I don't think it's warranted, really. I mean, they dropped the ball pretty hard, but it's not as bad as all the reviews say. Trust me, I'm the best.
Around.
Well, what do you think they dropped the ball on, exactly?
The graphics, there's some really, like, weird... Like, this isn't the main one, and, it doesn't bother me at all, really, but there's some pretty, like, low-res textures and shit, which is, like, unacceptable. Like, the 360 version looks like ass. It looks like a Nintendo 64 game.
It's really that bad? I haven't seen screenshots of it.
On the 360, apparently. But, on PC, it's not as bad, but it's still, like, not as good as it should be. There's already 2 mods out that make it look way better.
Was that a big problem, though? Like, graphics don't really matter. How's the gameplay? Like, graphics matter to some extent, but I don't think that should define if a game is good or bad.
Yeah.
And that's what they shit on that a lot, the graphics.
Well, I think it's about the amount you pay.
Aside-
It's a full retail game, right?
Yeah, it's $60. Or $50.
so-
Is it? Yeah, I think it's 50.
50. Aside from the textures, though, I think they really nailed like the art style. Like it feels like the movies.
I was reading stuff saying that the AI was really bad.
Well, spoiler alert, there's fucking Marines in the game. That's my biggest gripe. You're fighting actual, like, humans that are shooting back at you, and they're fucking dumb, and your teammates are fucking dumb. And
why are they shooting back at you, though?
It's the Wayland Yutani, like, Marines. Because they don't want you to find out their big secret. So, you're fighting them, like, half the game is filled with Marines, and it sucks really bad. Like, why do they even put that in there? I mean, it's shitty.
Well, it's an official sequel to Aliens.
Yeah.
And the plot was actually approved by 20th Century Fox's script and everything. So, they think it's canon. I haven't seen it.
Well, yeah, anything in this game is now part of the lore, unfortunately. They, in Aliens, in one of the Aliens movies, Hicks, do you remember that guy?
Nope.
Anyways, he got like...
I remember they had aliens in the movie.
Yes. Correct. He got his, like, head bashed in, but they fucking brought him back to life for this game.
And that's in the lore now.
Spoiler. Yep.
Do they have the technology to bring people back alive?
No.
In like, the first movies, are they that advanced?
Nope.
Well, they brought Bishop's head back to life. That's
He's
about
a
it.
robot.
I know.
It's not the same. He was never alive to begin with. Okay, but aside from that, the audio is really good, I think. The guns sound legitimate, like the pulse rifle. It makes you jizz your pants, like how good it sounds. And, the Xenos, when they're charging at you and shit, sounds legit. And, it's kind of like my only problems. It's like, the single player, the story isn't that great. And the voice acting is also subpar at times.
So if you're getting this game to substitute it for a sequel, like an actual movie, are you going to be disappointed?
Yes.
But if you get it, if you want to play like a nice, creepy, scary game with aliens in it, like how are the mechanics? Does it do anything special? Is it just an FPS? So all you do, just shoot things? Are there any like...
Pretty much. There's actually, fortunately, there's very little quick time events. I think there's only one actually, which is surprising, because they went like full Call of Duty. They try to make it like a Call of Duty game, basically.
Yeah.
So can you like weld doors, like every door?
No.
I seen welding in the video. Can you even weld at all?
You can. You can weld doors, but only specific doors that are part of the story.
Oh,
so there's no point in even letting you do it. You should just like make an NPC do it. Kind of lame.
Well,
there's just like a bunch of gimmicks like that. But that's all in the single player, really. And apparently,
how's multiplayer?
Hold on. I finished the co-op campaign with my friend Jesse. Which is the thing you can do. You play 4-player co-op for the entire story campaign, which is actually a lot better than playing with the...
Just to clear things up, though, this is his other friend, Jesse. I'm not his friend.
Yes.
I don't like him.
You're just his brother.
Yeah.
Brothers can't be friends. It's a law.
Okay, what were you saying?
So, he was saying that they made the space jockey wrong. The space jockey is supposed to be like a biomechanical spacesuit for the engineers. And in this, they recreated the one from the movie Aliens, but it has a mouth and teeth. Which it's not supposed to have. Apparently.
Is your friend like a big fan of the series?
Yeah, he has. I've been to his house once. And he has like fucking 200 like action figures. He collects the toys of Xenomorphs.
Well, what does he think of it?
He thinks it's a pretty good Aliens game, but he agrees that the story is shitty.
Huh. Yeah, see that? Yeah. So I think there's gonna be like a division between people who want to play it as a sequel and people who want to play it as just like a fun Aliens game.
Now keep in mind, I was playing this on the hardest difficulty, Ultimate Badass. because that's what I am. I had to click it. And it takes off all the HUD, all your crosshairs and everything. It actually immerses you pretty well. But it's just like the shitty moments in the game that unimmerse you.
Is it hard though?
At times, there's like lots of xenomorphs.
Is it actual? Okay, so it's artificial difficulty. It's just increased monsters and increased damage type thing.
Pretty much. The hardest part of the game is fighting the Marines. Because our ultimate badass, they literally kill you with 3 bullets. Like, you can't get out of cover at all. You have to
Ultimate badass? That sounds like a difficulty in Duke Nukem.
Yeah. Yeah, this game, definitely get it for the multiplayer, not the single player. That's what I'll say.
Speaking of multiplayer, that's pretty much the only part of the game that was made by Gearbox.
Yup.
According to this post on Reddit, a user posted in the Level 264 subreddit claiming to be one of the developers that worked on the game. And he said Gearbox had very little to do with the actual campaign of the game and more to do with the multiplayer. According to the user, I won't say his name because it's a throwaway account. It doesn't even matter. Gearbox had kept pushing the development of the game further back, forcing the publisher of the game, Sega, to outsource it to a studio called Timegate. Initially, the plan was for Timegate to take the majority of the campaign. Gearbox would take the multiplayer. Demiurge and Nerve would handle the DLC and various other stuff, other content. And when Gearbox finally had enough time to commit to the game, after the release of Borderlands 2, the campaign was already like 85% done by Timegate. And according to this quote-unquote developer, it was like a train wreck. They had to fix a bunch of things. And basically, Gearbox wasn't able to push the contract any further without facing like a lawsuit from Sega. So they just, it like crash landed. They basically like made it pass as many certifications as possible to get it out on the consoles and just made it work enough to be sold. So that's the story. That's the alleged story. Bear in mind, there's like no verification this guy's a developer. Because he'd probably lose his job.
And that being said, though, it's not as bad as it sounds. But it's
well, official OPP scale, man. Is it worth $50?
No, not.
What is it worth?
Not at all.
Well, I paid like $30 for it because I got a pre-order deal on Green Man Gaming, best site ever. And I would say maybe 20 bucks.
$20 game.
Yep.
Damn.
Ouch.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't pay the full 50 now. But the multiplayer is still really fun. In multiplayer, you either play. There's 2 sides. You play as the Marines and the Xenomorphs. And the Xenomorphs is like a third person, and you like run around, scare on walls, and scare people and shit.
Well, they added some
Skyrim
Xenomorphs too, right? Like there's some different aliens.
Yeah, there's it's kind of Left 4 Dead style where there's like special ones.
Can you be a face hugger?
No, oh man, that'd be sweet.
Damn it, dude, that'd be sweet. Imagine that you like
Fucking
face
awesome.
hug an enemy, and you have to actually play the parasite inside his body.
No.
There's a game like that. There's a for Warcraft 3. There's a mod that actually lets you do that, like a custom map.
What the hell?
I used to play it a lot. Actually, it's fucking amazing.
What the map was just like
Well, custom map is like mods in Warcraft 3. It was
yeah,
like,
but it just looked like the inside of someone's body.
no, it was like a complete like rehaul of the skins and shit. Like there's actual Xenomorph skins and facehugger skins and models. And it was you start out as a facehugger, right? You find like somebody that's playing as a human, and then you try. Once you attach to him, you follow his body around until you finally burst out of his chest and you become the Xenomorph.
Huh, interesting.
It's awesome.
Pretty fucking awesome.
There's some interesting mods for Warcraft 3. I never really got into it.
There's shit ton, man.
We have to play that fucking infection one.
I did play
Yeah.
that survival one with you.
The Wilderness Survival?
Yeah.
That one's fucking hard.
Those games are I love those, man. We should,
What about Jurassic Park Survival?
yeah, that one's
Fuck
sweet
yeah.
too.
I haven't played that.
What? It's fucking impossible.
So anyways, the Colonial Marines multiplayer is pretty sweet. You pick from like a spitter, like an acid spitter, and you can also customize like all your skills too, and the way you look, which is pretty cool.
Is there like unlockable stuff?
Yep.
That you can.
Well, at first you just get like the basic one, but the more you get kills, the more you get XP to spend on like different skills and stuff.
Oh, so it has an EXP thing.
Yep. It's actually.
Does it have prestige too?
Yeah.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I just fucking made fun of it for that. It actually has it.
Oh my god, it is fucking Call of
It's
Duty.
pretty much. It's good. It works good though, because you can like. You get different skills, like the spitter, for example. You just get like spitting and like dodging and shit. But you can also get like fury attacks, and you can explode yourself as a ball of acid when you come in contact with a marine.
Hey, I like the Call of Duties that like those leveling systems. I like those. It's just I didn't expect a game like that to have it. What am I saying? Like this exploding and spitting stuff is kind of like. Have you ever played the versus multiplayer servers for Left 4 Dead?
Yeah. It's
Like
pretty
they have
much
that whole
exact
purchase
same.
system. Is it?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
you get
no.
credits or whatever, and you buy upgrades, shit like that.
Wait. You do that in Left 4 Dead?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. But yeah, pretty much.
those are like server mods.
Well, it's like-
You can like if you're survivors, you can buy like health packs, extra health packs,
Oh.
or like you can buy revive.
Well, it's kind of. Think of it this way: like the Marines, you know how you can have a custom loadout where you can like change the skin and attachments on your weapon, right? And then you attach that to a loadout, and you pick between different loadouts when you spawn. That's what's like for the aliens. But there's the spitters, and then there's warriors, which suck, and then there's lurkers, which are like the regular drone aliens.
And then there's Predators, because they're fucking awesome,
Dude,
right?
that'd be cool if there were predators in
Right.
there. Predators aren't in the movies though,
No, that's
like in the Aliens movies.
That's a completely
No.
different franchise.
Still fucking awesome, though.
Same universe though.
But
There's
yeah.
a new Predators movie coming, AVP movie coming out actually.
Is there?
Really?
Yeah.
You're shitting me.
Dude, those movies are fucking awesome. What are you talking about?
I could barely see anything in the second one.
Oh, yes. The second one
Wait, is that the
something.
one in the Arctic or whatever?
That's the one in Colorado.
The first one is good. That's the one in the Arctic.
First one was okay.
It was awesome, man. It was a fucking xenomorph army that they fought. It was fucking sweet.
They're also remaking The Thing.
Gross.
Guess that's like another Arctic movie.
Fuck that movie.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a classic, man.
Yeah.
No love for The Thing.
Yeah.
You don't want the thing in your face.
No. Could be my thing. You know what I'm saying?
So compared to
Oh, baby.
the remake of AVP, the game, the like 2001, it's a lot better.
Well, it's not even AVP, man.
I know, but it's better.
It's AVM.
Ha.
Alien vs. Marines.
Ha.
You're welcome.
Ha.
I figure though mods will pretty much like fix this game in due time.
So you're saying the community needs to fix it, not the developers?
Well, the developers, it's like
Does it have modding? Like, is it modding friendly? Like, are they encouraging that?
well, there's 2 mods already, but I don't think there's any like tool sets or anything.
What engine does it use? Do you know?
Unreal.
Unreal.
Good.
Gearbox
Good.
has a lot of
They shouldn't.
experience with Unreal.
They shouldn't have rushed it. Like, oh my god. Like, my friend Jesse from before, he said he's been waiting like 12 years for this. That's how long they pushed it back.
Oh my god. And it's shit?
Like Duke Nukem Forever in alien form, dude.
And it's shit. So yeah, it's exactly like Duke Nukem.
What is Gearbox doing picking up these IPs, man? Like, the story of Duke Nukem Forever is they basically bought it. They bought the rights for Duke Nukem, and they just released Duke Nukem Forever how it was. Because, like, why work on it more? But they are making another one.
Another Duke Nukem?
Did you guys know that?
Oh my
Like-
god.
A new one.
Retribution, because they fucking fucked that one up too.
I don't think it'll be bad though, because they just bought the rights for Duke Nukem throughout the game that was in development for 400 years, and now they have the rights to Duke Nukem, so they're gonna make an actual Duke Nukem game. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hail to the king.
Yeah, still waiting for like a really good like spooky aliens game, because that's what it's about, man. It's supposed to be like a horror movie. And
Supposed to piss your
it
pants.
hasn't been a good one since the AVP 2 back in like fucking 1990.
I wouldn't know. Because I haven't really seen them. That's my nerd.
You should, man.
Oh, speaking of nerds, man, that fucking King of the Nerds show, holy shit.
Oh my god. King. If you guys want to laugh at people's faces at how ridiculous they are, fucking watch King of the Nerds.
It's not fair, man. Like, it's not fair.
Didn't
I don't know anyone who would like willingly call himself a nerd.
We should tell them what it is, though. It's a it's like a reality show contest about who's the nerdiest. The thing is, though, they're paid actors and they're not nerds at all.
Well, some of them are actually enthusiasts, like that pro gamer chick, and I think they're all actual, like, they're in the field. They say they are, but I don't think they are as quote unquote nerdy in real life as they portray in the show.
No, man. I mean, they gave him like ridiculous titles, like NASA engineer and like computer programmer. This one guy's fucking title was role-playing game maker.
I want to know what games he makes, though.
Probably like Dungeons and Dragons.
It's probably all
Dungeon
fake.
Master.
Like every other reality show, it's all fake.
It is fake.
Well, there's a couple real people there, because that Warcraft chick is there, and she's an actual, like, Warcraft person that people follow. I don't know if she's smart or if it's because she's boobs. I don't know.
Boobs.
I couldn't
Is
say
she the one
because-
with pink hair?
Yeah.
She's a dumb bitch.
Yeah, she is actually.
I was watching episode 4, don't ask me why. And
We shouldn't
she was
say
like,
this, so we shouldn't insult other people from the internet.
Yes, we
on the
should!
internet. Why?
It's what the internet is all about, freedom of speech.
I guess. Nobody has the right to not be insulted.
Yeah.
That's from Penn.
Like, try taking down a fucking image of Beyonce. Good luck.
Yeah, really. I don't even...
And then the other chick is like
kind of funny how she
a
tried.
pro gamer. I don't know if she actually is. I haven't seen her. Like, she plays FPS games or something. The thing I have a problem is, like, they label her as a pro gamer, which could possibly be true, but she's probably like an FPS pro gamer. And in the show, they just assume she's a pro gamer at everything involving a controller.
Yeah, like one of the competitions. They don't even do competitions that are like nerdy
It's all based
at all.
on luck.
It is. Like this one, they were using remote control golf carts to push a ball into a net. How's that even? That's not nerdy. What the fuck is that?
The one I seen was like they had to control helicopters and go through like obstacles.
Yeah.
The fucking like 3 of the helicopters weren't even working properly. King of the Nerds. Oh my god. And the host, man.
The host.
Like the one guy from Even Stevens is fine. But the other like short fat guy is so annoying.
Yep.
Even Stevens, man. Holy shit, I can't believe I remember that.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, we all watched it, man. It's time to admit it.
Okay.
What was that one with Hilary Duff? Was that you, Stevens?
That was no, Even Stevens was something different. The one with Hilary Duff was something Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Even Stevens had a...
It had Shia LaBeouf in it.
Sheila Booth.
Sheila Biff.
God.
Wait, maybe the guy is from Lizzie McGuire, not Even Stevens.
No, it's
her dad too. I think.
Is he the same guy?
No.
The guy that looks like fucking Tommy's dad from Little Rascals.
From Power Rangers.
What the fuck, man? You guys just get more obscure.
I don't know. What was the one with the time machine?
Hot Tub Time Machine.
No. It was a TV show. It was a shitty, like, Nickelodeon TV show.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I remember about it. I don't remember. I don't even want to remember, man. All I know is that I'm gonna be downloading all the seasons of Hilary Duff, getting a bottle of Lubriderm, and just locking myself in my room.
Where she went off the radar since then, hasn't she?
She's alive, I think.
She got like fucking Botox or like.
I don't think so.
No, she got plastic surgery. Now her face is all like skinny and gross.
Huh. Last I heard, she was like doing music and stuff. Like every actress and actor ever, they go do music.
They gotta spread out, man. They gotta reach out to more people.
Can't one of them just do porno? Just spread out that way, literally.
Well, they should, yeah. That's one thing I believe in truly. Every like hot actress needs to show themselves nude in a movie at least once at their prime. You gotta put that shit on the record, man.
I hope you get so many emails from female activists.
No, but because when they're 50, then they're making movies at like 50. People aren't gonna remember them for their old ass wrinkles and shit.
Hey, you guys want to know something to make you feel old?
Why not immortalize yourself by being?
I'll make you guys feel old right now.
Go.
Dakota Fanning is 18 years old right now.
Yep.
You feel old?
Yep.
No.
I remember watching movies when she was like fucking 2 years old or some shit.
2 years old? I don't think 2 years old. But
When could they start talking?
I don't fucking know, man.
Like
I have
5?
kids. If I had a kid, man, I couldn't play video games like I do now, and that would just that would be depressing. See, look, I'm even developing a stutter thinking about that depressing state. Just no, man. Say no to kids. There's enough people on this planet anyways, man. It's like 7 billion people. Just stop procreating, man.
We should seriously stop that. It's dangerous now.
Dude, it is, man. Like, we only have so much food. And all these kids being born are gonna be driving cars, using petrol, using fossil fuels. Right? So either... I'm giving you a choice, people, right now. Either kill your children now as you're listening to this, or don't have children. Don't actually kill your children, please. Dude, I feel bad. So kill their child.
You feel bad. You go to jail.
No, kill your children. Kill them.
I wouldn't go to jail for telling someone to do it unless I had like a following. Like, who's that guy?
Us.
Who's that guy? Jim Jones? Yeah. If I was Jim Jones, then I would go to jail. You guys know who Jim Jones is, right?
Jim Jones? Nope. Not even.
He's the guy that made that like cult and made them all drink Kool-Aid.
Oh, right. Okay. Now I know. I remember that vaguely. Don't remember his name, though.
I was there, man. I was doing the breakdance.
You were Jim Jones? You changed your name to Jesse Jones?
Yep.
God, Jesse James.
So before we offend too many people here in this single episode and lose all of our viewers, you guys want to talk about anything else?
If anything, we're going to gain views for this. Gold.
For telling people to kill their children.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works.
I don't think our listeners have children.
It's America.
America! Fuck yeah! Say whatever we want with no repercussions.
Speaking of America, what's going to happen with North Korea, man?
Oh, it's dead. We already bombed it. Just kidding.
Because they did that nuclear test, even though the UN was like, yo, don't do that nuclear test. They're like, whatevs. We did it.
We're probably gonna fucking kill him.
And then the next thing you know, there's a meteorite over Russia.
Oh, snap, I didn't even think about that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Was it a meteorite? I don't think so.
Is my ancestors
That was
returning for me?
Superman. Superman is here.
And he died. On impact.
How sad. Dude, what if they found just Superman's body? There needs to be a hoax. Someone needs to make a hoax of that.
Fucking Superman.
That'd be funny, man.
Great. That'd be funny as hell.
So no games you guys want to talk about? This new game came out today called Empire.
Empire. Yeah.
Empire. That's that new Dungeon Keeper type game.
Yeah, it looks cool. I don't know. I bought the dungeons, and Jeff did too, but we never even played it because it's kind of sucky.
Wait, I think I have Dungeons too. I think I got it on sale, or maybe you got it for me.
Yeah. It's clunky.
Dungeon Keeper, man.
There's
Such
actually
good
like
game.
a large increase of those types of games lately. There's a couple on Kickstarter.
Yeah, Empire was one of those.
Was it?
But none of them are equivalent to Evil Genius.
Wait, I think Empire was kickstarted.
None of them are
Maybe it
equivalent
wasn't.
to Dungeon Keeper, you should say.
Evil Genius, you don't make a dungeon, man.
You make a fucking Evil Genius
man.
base.
There's rumors
Launch
of an
your
Evil Genius too,
magma
by the way.
missile.
Really?
Really?
Yep,
I want
Hell
it.
yeah.
Already.
that'd be cool.
Like now.
There's so much micromanaging in Evil Genius. Like, way more than Dungeon Keeper, man.
Yeah, they have that. I would prefer if they got rid of that whole overworld thing, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Well, as you build your your base, your secret lair, you also have to do this overworld map thing where you steal or
Oh, yeah, the, world conquering thing.
yeah, you gotta get your notoriety up by stealing and spying on other countries.
Well, in this Empire game, you can send your imps to, go get stuff for you. I don't know how complicated it is, but I kind of want to get it, but I don't want to, risk wasting $20. That's how much it costs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's on Green Man. I haven't checked. Green Man is like the Steam of Steam.
They have better sales than Steam, to be honest. But there's
Not all the time.
There's another dungeon game called Maya that was kickstarted, and that's like an alien dungeon keeper game.
What?
Yeah, there's aliens.
It's called Maya. So it's Indiana Jones, we're saying.
No, what does that have to do with Indiana Jones?
The Mayans?
No.
Crystal Skull, man.
Oh. Okay.
Maya, like MIA.
Mia. It's called Mia.
Mia.
Mia, Maya, whatever.
That's a lot of difference.
Mia is like a woman's name, man.
Yes, so
Yeah.
they pronounced it like that in the video I watched.
Well, they're wrong, and you're wrong, and everyone's wrong, and our listeners are wrong. If you think of doing that one thing, stop. Don't do it. It's a foolish mistake.
Do it. Do it.
Well, if you guys don't want to talk about any more games, I think it's a wrap then. It's that time of the day. Gotta wrap it up, guys. Sorry.